Alright guys, so now it is Friday afternoon, a little bit over 5 right now. It is gloomy compared to last week. It was 100 degrees. So yeah, wonderful drastic weather change in Southern California. It's been a short while since I've had my SCX10iii Bronco out. Both my 10.3 platforms have not been getting much love ever since I got the Capra 4-wheel steer, and also been working on the SCX10 as much as I have been. So unfortunately both my 10.3 platforms have not gotten much love. As you can see, the gray layer of dust that is on there. Yeah, awesome. So of course we got my awesome Mandalorian Dinjarin driving car. There we go. So this is the only one of my rigs of my 10 scale crawlers that's running the Pro Line trenchers. So when they came out, this is my third rig, yeah. When they came out, I wanted to try the trenchers, and I got them. And you know, for the Capra, I'm back with the high racks, so it kind of tells you which one I prefer. So this is one of my heavier rigs. It's not as heavy as the Jeep Wrangler. That one's at over 10 pounds. This one is, I believe, 9 pounds and I forgot how many ounces. So it's pretty solid. You know, it's because of that hard body that it has. It's a lot of the top heavy weight, sorry. I am running a droop setup on my 90mm Yeah Racing Desert Lizard shocks. This is actually the first car I ran the droop setup on, after, you know, Mr. Craig Thomas suggested and gave me some guidelines on how to set up a droop suspension setup. After that, all my rigs have pretty much had it, except for the 10.3 Jeep Wrangler. And the only reason that one did not get a droop setup configuration is it's over 10 pounds. The car with the medium stiffness, what's that, springs, plus the 60 weight oil, it's already bottomed out on the shock, so it doesn't need to be drooped. It's already self-drooping. Okay. Get the car out, and then we'll lock in the rear. So this is that one button dim that I was talking about. Now that the car has been set up and bound over to my DX5 rugged. And when I weighed this car out, it's pretty much a 50-50, I think, weight ratio. So it's well balanced out, front and rear. Just, you know, definitely would prefer the front to be heavier, but that's just, this car is very basic, doesn't have much modifications. Huh. Interesting. Wow. This is the first time I've done that with this car. Alright, let's see what happened here. Let's back it up. Find out what happened and caused my car to that. Let's try that run again. Okay. I wasn't really paying attention, really, probably. And just picked the wrong line. There you go. Yeah, I just didn't turn over towards the left driver's side as much when I should have. All of my cars have, I believe, a 15mm wheel hub extender. The Capra is the only one that doesn't have that. Axle in itself is really wide to begin with, so which is beauty. I didn't have to extend it. But the rest of my rigs, they do have extenders, and this is one of them. And even though when I bound this up with the one button switch over, I just think this dig transmission, the way it's set up, is not the greatest. So I still may have to get it, you know, kind of do a little back reverse just to get it out of lock back in into four-wheel drive. So that transmission setup is just not the greatest. The dig unit. This car does have a pretty wide turn radius. So, I mean, pretty narrow turn radius, sorry. So, yeah, I like that. I am trying to drive this slow and trying to keep it more realistic in scale. Okay. Granted, this portion would never be a scale realistic thing. I don't think any car or driver would want to do this. Let's try that again. So what I've noticed and why this car struggles with that is that compared to the ones with the high racks is the trenchers kind of narrow out more a little bit over here, and my high racks tire is a little bit more flatter across, regardless of what insert is inside. So that's one thing I've noticed, and that's one of the things that I've gotten with that. So some people are going to tell me it's the insert that I use inside, but no, honestly, I've used the high racks and the trenchers with the donut hair bun, with the foam insert. The only thing I haven't used it on is the Three Brothers RC anti-foams, which I might want to try. But with these heavier rigs, I do want to go with the dual stage ones versus the one that I have, the single stage on the 10.2. Okay. So this rig is programmed with the drag brake 100% from the Dynamite program card. Okay, so as you can see, you do have decent control, but of course not going to be the control that I have on the 10.2, because we're talking about a $100 ESC versus a $40 ESC. The programming capabilities are just significantly different on the two of them. So This one's a much heavier car than the Capra and the 10.2, so the drop point is right around here. There we go. As you can see, because of how heavy the car is, it doesn't get lifted by this particular thing when it goes down, because there's quite a bit of counterweight underneath here. I think it's about 5 pounds of counterweight underneath there. So this is straight axle. Okay, so straight axle, no portals. So got to pick your lines more carefully so you don't get diffed up like that. Okay. As you can see, I've already had some rock movement down there, and that's causing me. Oh, jeez. That rock needs to be replaced. Alright, let's see, screw that. Just up somewhere. The rear. Come on. Jeez. Come on. Oh, I got mushrooms growing out here. Great. Okay. All right. So this one does have a longer wheelbase, chassis, sorry. So a little bit gripping on the steps is easier for this car. And this is the part where I completely belly drag. Alright. Okay. Get this vehicle straightened up. Do the climb. Okay, we are over. Okay, so we got the front straightened. And let's get the rears on. Uh-oh, we're off. Yep. Alright. When the rears climbed over, I already knew I had problems. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Slipped off in the front. Okay. Alright guys, so here's my SCX10iii the Bronco, Ford Bronco, early Bronco, aka Crush. Sorry, I almost fell backwards, so I balanced myself out. Alright, so I'll catch you all on the next one.